Okay, hello YouTube. It's me. Again. Here. Anyways, I took quite a long break from making videos and I'm starting to get back into it, and I thought that since this week was the anniversary of the moon landings, what better way to get back into making YouTube videos than well, playing Kerbal Space Program, where we will recreate the wonderful achievements of mankind. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start a new game. And I started a new game in this update, and I played around with science. That's what it was before. That was the career mode before, but you know, we're gonna go career. We're gonna go ahead and make our thing NASA, because obviously that's what this entire thing is for. We're just gonna try to, yeah, you know. All right. So, what should be my player name? You know what? I'm going to call it. You know, we're gonna go ahead and get some name placement going. All right, let's start it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So we're gonna overwrite my last game because I forgot to record it. It's unfortunate. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we are going to go into our mission control. And we're going to accept these contracts to orbit Kerbin. Now we've got $36,000. With $36,000, we can build a pretty substantial aircraft. So we're going to go ahead. We have to start everyone with a command module or something like that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ourselves a parachute, and since we don't really have a separator yet, we're gonna have to just have to launch it. So here we go, and this is our first aircraft. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it what are we gonna call it? We're gonna call it Rocket 1. Yeah, we'll use Roman numerals because that's a lot more BA. All right, let's launch. All right, let's turn on our SAS so we can control where we're going. Let's throttle up and we're off. Oh god. Okay. Nope. We're reverting back to launch. I forgot to set up my stages. Yeah, that's very bad. So we're going to go ahead and add a stage so that our first stage is our rocket shooting off. There we go. Okay. And we're off. All right. Our goal is going to be to reach 5,000 meters. I don't think we're going to be able to reach 5,000 meters. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, no, we're definitely reaching 5,000. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. 2 contracts done. All right. Oh, look at Jebediah. He's having fun there. He's having good old fun. And now we're falling back down to good old Kerbin. If I did this correctly, which honestly I should have done correctly, we're going to land right there on that launch pad. So we don't even need to send out crews or anything. They're just going to literally be able to walk outside and say hello to good old Jebediah. First man in the wonderful Dana Olsen Gaming space program. It's going to be a success. I think I'm gonna make this a series. Oh wait, I should probably pull out a parachute. Can I just tease it? Maybe I can just get it right. I wonder if I can land it. Can I? Can I land it? I don't think I can land it. Maybe. Maybe. No, I'm not gonna be able to. Anyways, I think I'm gonna make this a series where, you know, where we try to do something new each time. Like each episode, we're gonna try to meet a new objective. So, I think that for this episode, our objective is going to be orbit Kerbin. Oh. Alright, well, Jibba fine. That's all that matters. Okay. Alright. Oh, jeez. I think we got all of our parts back, right? Fuel tank, mono-repellent. Oh, no we didn't. We did not get our engine back, so we lost those funds. But, look at that, we made a profit. What do you know? So, we've got enough science, so let's go over to research and development here, and we're going to go ahead and get our nice little decoupler. And we need... Jeez. Yeah, okay. So, we need more science. Any new contracts? Okay, so we're going to do this. RT10. Oh, I know I can do this one. Okay. So yeah, I think in this episode we're just going to try to orbit Kerbin, because that seems like a pretty reasonable goal to reach, to aim for. So, let's see, we've got new tools. So we got a decoupler. So we're definitely going to set that up, and we're going to set the stage. Yep, that's good. Okay. Now, we're going to put a solid rocket onto this. Okay. No, actually, we're gonna make it a lot smaller. All right. Alright, there we go. So we're going to have all the 4 rockets boost, separate. We're going to have the engine ignition at the same time. So separate, ignition. I don't know if this really matters. I don't know if it's going to decouple, but whatever. We're just going to do that for safekeeping. Alright, so we're going to save. Alright, and we're going to go to launch. Our goal is to try and get into a suborbital launch. Oh, this is something that I always forget. Okay, we are going to put a goo on board so that we can get some extra science. Because science is good. Science is learning for the children. That's yeah, I'm sticking with that. Alright, so we're going to observe this, and we're going to keep the data, and we're also going to do a crew report. We're going to keep the data. Alright, so let's throttle up, turn our SAS on, and we're off. Jesus, those solid rocket boosters are super loud. Oh my lord, they're so loud. I'm trying to pitch this. Oh, okay. So solid boosters kind of exploded on us, but that's fine. We're up and away. We are going. Yes, we are. We are flying. Oh, how far can we go? How far up? Oh, we are going to reach space. This is excellent. We are knocking down. We are just knocking out these contracts left and right. All right, so do I separate now? I think I should. I think I'm going to separate now. Yeah. So ideally what that would do is that I would allow me to continue going upward, because we literally have no atmosphere, so there's no like drag on this. It's all dependent on weight, and we just ditched a bunch of weight, so we should be able to go a lot higher up. And then when we go down, our acceleration should be a lot slower. So I don't know if this game is I don't know if this game is that intuitive. Oh, see, there we go. We reached space. You know how I know I reached space? Because I got that cheesy ass music. Oh, sorry about the language. I got that really cheesy music. That's what I meant to say. And we are on our way down. We should start burning up pretty soon. I'm guessing at around 30,000 meters. So we should start seeing some good old action flames. Let's turn off SAS. Alright, so we can go ahead and get our nice little quote-unquote heat shield. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Yep. Nope. Okay. Alright, there we go. 20,000 meters. We're burning up. Alright, technically you'd be dead by now. But it doesn't matter. Because... ah, damn it! I missed my chance to test out the parachute. I wasn't going fast enough. Oh well. All I care about is that we reached space. Now we're slowly plummeting down to Kerbin, or the Earth, as some might know it. And we want to deploy the parachute now. And we're just going to fast forward so we land nicely and softly in the water. And splash. Excellent. We are going to recover vessel. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got some money. Money's always good. We now have 32 science. That's so science-ish. That's so NASA. Let's see, what do we want? We don't want landing gear. Ooh, we want radio decouplers. We definitely, well, I don't know. We can either go for some radio decouplers, or we can go for some better boosters and a better rocket. I'm gonna go with a radio decoupler, because that's better. 0.5 away. Are you? Oh God, I hate this. All right, so we're gonna go back to the vehicle assembly area, and this is our rocket. Now, we know for a fact that these rockets get way too hot next to each other, and they end up blowing up. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to create a little bit more space between them. How we're going to do that is we're just going to... now, see, I want my solid boosters to last as long as the liquid. Or I want the liquid to last as long as the solids. Yeah. But definitely not anymore, because like the last thing I want is for this little rocket to be pushing all this weight. Not to mention that my center of rotation is going to be way down here, which is not good. It's going to suck for control. You get what I mean. Some of you probably hopefully get what I mean. So this should be good. Oh, that's right. We need the Sepratron. Yeah, that works. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put... Alright, so let's see. Main stage, we're going to shoot our mainsail. Then we're going to detach this and detach this. Alright, so it's going to go all four of these activate, then we can drop the solids off if we have more fuel. If not, we can go ahead and just go straight to this third one. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let's save and let's launch. Hopefully, this can get us into an orbit. I say hopefully because I really don't know. Oh man, this contract. Is there an expiration date on this contract? No, there isn't. Excellent. So, let's go. Oh man, I forgot. This is really hard to control. Yeah. I'm trying to pitch. Yeah, I have way too much liquid fuel. So yeah, actually next time I think I might just go ahead and use this only. So that should give me a much better, much easier way of controlling my fuel. Alright, so we're gonna cut this angle a lot harder because I want to... Oh, that might be it. And we're going to cut the engine now. How much fuel do we have? Oh, okay, we do not have enough fuel to get us into an orbit and back. Last thing I want to do is get good old Jebediah into an orbit where he cannot return, because then I'm going to have to get science to get a rescue mission, and that's just awful. I'm not the kind of guy that wants to rescue my Kerbals. Like, just not that kind of guy. You know, if you don't make it, you're dead. But I mean, we will achieve the orbit. I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, so essentially we're just going to wait until we're in space, which is, I think, at around 70, 77. Anyways, whenever I hear the music, I'm going to do a crew report, and I'm going to hit this canister. This mystery goose, so I can get some science from that. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to observe the goo, and we're going to keep data, and we're going to crew report and keep data. And I think it is time, or at least it's almost time, where we can ditch this stage and slowly tumble back to Kerbal. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to fast forward until we get to 20,000. And then for 20,000, we're just going to go ahead and wait until we get all checks. And then once we get all checks, that's when we're going to hit our parachute. Hopefully, we slow down during that time, because I really do want to complete this contract. And I really don't think yep, going too fast. Going way too damn fast. Just why can't I win? That's all I want is just to get this contract. How fast are we going? We're slowing down considerably, seeing as how we're getting closer to the... Well, I mean, that makes more sense because the air gets thicker. There's a lot more resistance. So, I like to play it ballsy here with the Kerbal NASA program. Sometimes we might even deploy the parachute when it's 100 meters from the ground. Give all good astronauts a good scare. You know what I mean? Yeah. NASA didn't do that because I don't know why they didn't do that. Probably would have been fun. Well, probably not. People probably would have died, but well, it's fun. It's fun here. So okay, so we have 30 science. 30 science. Wow, that's a lot of science. Let's go over to... Let's see. Now, this is good for our RCS, but that drains power, and I need batteries to operate that. What I'm gonna do... I don't know. I think I'm gonna do this. I really think I'm gonna research that to get basically more power. Alright, so since we got better boosters and basically a better engine, we can go ahead and here, yeah, the T-45. Now the T-45 is a worse engine, right? Alright, let's look at its max thrust. Okay, so it has a lower max thrust. It weighs more. How's this even better? Oh, okay. I understand. It adds control. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna use this as my mainsail because even though it has less thrust, the control is what I really need because jeez, these boosters, oh my god, these boosters are so big. Why are these boosters there? Alright, you know what, we're gonna do it anyway. We are going to do this live. So let's go ahead and put one on. It's a nice little trick. So a lot of times you can sit there and spend like literally not hours, but you can spend a good amount of time trying to get it to perfectly align itself on these little decouplers. So what you can do is you can just do one, right? So see that it's perfectly aligned so that when you take this off, it's nice and good. Or like it's all one piece. So you know it's attached to the decoupler. So all you need to do is just go ahead and say, I want 3 of these. And then boom. Look at that. Alright, so mainsail is all good. I do want to move these down a little bit more. Yeah, we're going to move these down a bit more. So it adds a little bit more control. I say that, but I really don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put these nose cones on to add in our aerodynamicity. That's even a word. And do I? Nah, that's just a waste of money at this point. It's literally just a rocket. It's gonna go up in the air, and that's all it's gonna be. Now we did run out of fuel pretty quickly, so I am gonna put an extra little bit amount of fuel on this, so that when we go into our second phase, we should be able to correct ourselves into an orbit steady enough where we can create an orbit, and then get our good old buddy home. Man, I'm tired. Ah, excuse me. Alright, so let's check our stages here. All these fire off. Separation, which keeps the mainsail going. If not, then I'll just hit space twice, which will activate my second phase. Yep, alright. So let's save, and let's go off to the launch pad. Oh. Let's turn SAS on. Let's go up. This always hurts my ears. Like the boosters, they're just so loud. I don't even want to do it right now. Like I just don't even want to do it because it's just gonna hurt my ears. Like it's just so loud. Alright, here we go. We are accelerating super fast. And we are at a pretty good climb, so we're going to try to maintain this angle. Let's see that I'm losing control a little bit. I'm really losing control, actually. Nope, we got it corrected. We are right on the money. Alright, there we go. We just ejected our solid boosters. And we are off. Okay. Oh, here we go. Ready, wait for it. Shut down. Alright. So, how much fuel do we might be able to do this. And when I say might, might be able to do this. I really don't know. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to cut this right to a 90, perpendicular to the Earth. And we're going to fire right before we hit apoapsis. So that what happens is, as you can see here, if I can get this graphical glitch to happen, right here on the other side is our, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it incorrectly. I apologize if I do, but I think it's a perioapsis? Periapsis? I think it's periapsis. Anyways, what happens is that's basically going to be our negative on this little orbit. So when we hit this, it's going to push this all the way out, and our goal is to try to get it at around 85, because I think that's a pretty safe distance. That's like touching the atmosphere. That's touching the amount that you're going to be falling back in. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start our burn slowly. And as you can see here, you can start seeing this little circle widen out. And what happens is if we increase it, it goes out farther. So we're just going to go ahead and hit it, and we're going to wait until we get a little closer. Okay. Because what happens is it keeps on pushing our apoapsis over and over and over, and eventually what will happen is our apoapsis will go to where our periapsis is. The periapsis will go to where our apoapsis. And our goal is to get the most efficient way out of our fuel. So we're going to go ahead and hit it again. And as you can see, it starts moving away from us, so we're going to go ahead and cut it. Oh man, I don't know if we're going to have enough fuel for this. Let's just hope and pray, because I'd sure not to I would love to not strand Jebediah in space. Oh, this is it. This is it. I think that if you look closely enough, we're losing it. We're so close. We're so close. I can feel it. We've done it. We have done it, and we have enough fuel to get back to Earth. This is actually a really good orbit. Not gonna lie. If I wanted to make it perfect, I would just go to our periapsis and burn for a couple minutes to cut down on our apoapsis. But you see how they switched. Our periapsis right here and our apoapsis right here. Ooh, maybe. I wonder. Let's see how much fuel we have to play with. Do we have enough? Enough? I don't know. I'm gambling with Jebediah's life. Let's see if we can make it. Alright, yeah, no. We're cutting this to the point where our periapsis is going to jump back here and it's going to start going below where we need to be. So, we made it. We achieved an orbit. So, let's go ahead and let's have a little fun. Let's orbit. And what you want to do is you want to look at your you want to look at your periapsis, because that's usually what's going to be the closest to your planet. Because like I said, your apoapsis is like your maximum distance they're going to be traveling away from your body, and then your periapsis is this is the closest they're going to get. And if we see this, and if it doesn't change, we're pretty much good. That means that, we're not getting, there's no drag on us from the atmosphere, which means we're not going to slow down, which would, in this case, bring our periapsis all the way down closer to Earth. So we're just going to sit here and we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to orbit the Earth one more time, or Kerbin. Something that I would love to see is lights, like settlements, stuff like that. Like, you don't actually have to render buildings on the land. Just, it would be really nice if on the dark side of the planet you could actually see life. You could see like coastal cities, inland cities, little dots of like nomads, or just uncivilized third world countries. And I think that would be really cool. Oh, hey, look at the atmosphere. Do you see that? See the little ring? That's the edge of the atmosphere. Anyways, I think that would be really cool, because that would add a lot more immersion into what you're doing. Because right now, literally, you're on a population of 20. Maybe 200, including the employees at the space complex and all that. So, alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get Jebediah back home. Probably should have done this right here. So what we're going to do is, as I said, the apoapsis is your farthest point out. So if we get to where our apoapsis, and then we burn opposite the direction of travel. So if you start burning clockwise, our periapsis is going to go ahead and decrease dramatically. And you're going to see this in just a second. So let's go ahead and let's slow down a little bit. And yeah. Okay, so our periapsis, or basically the direction opposite of where your direction of travel, that is with the little circle with the X. So you want to go ahead and start burning, and we are already going to be back home. Oh, that's good enough, because you have to also account for the rotation. I do want to land in water. I don't know, it's just the thing about me. I do feel safer if I were to be landing in water. Let's go ahead and speed this up. And the music stopped. We are officially back in the atmosphere. Oh man, look at that sunrise. It's really cool, isn't it? Go ahead and ditch our last stage. Did we hit that goo container yet? Ooh, this is going to be tricky. We're going to do a goo container, and we're going to do a crew report around 40,000 feet, because I haven't done that yet. I don't think if it's a separate stage. I know that there's a different one for your planet, and there's one for your orbit and in space. I don't know if there's like there's different stages at different heights. I don't know, but whatever. We still get science from it. That's all I care about. All right, we are in a pretty good approach angle for us. Maybe just like that. That will definitely allow us to allow our so-called heat shield to take the brunt of this force, the friction. Which, technically, that's what it's supposed to do. It's a heat shield, not, whenever you're using a shield to block from something, you don't usually turn around and put your back to whatever's attacking you. So, you don't want to do this on a re-entry, ideally, or else your parachute would just go up in flames, and subsequently the command module would just blow up. But whatever. I mean, we could just do this. That's really fun too. As we can see, oh, hey, one of my friends is playing Warframe. As you can see right here, Jebediah was just having a little fun. I'm surprised he didn't throw up. Should really put that in there. I would really like to see that, because some of the maneuvers, or some of the G's that you pull in this game would probably destroy Jebediah. It really would. Probably kill him. And I'd really like to see that. Well, not him die. I would really like to see, like, him react to the amount of force. Like, if I start doing this, right? Look at him. Look at him. He's just smiling wildly. Like, what is that? No. He should be throwing up. That's what I want to see. I want to see him. I literally just want to see the inside of his helmet just yellow. Vomit. Alright, so we're at 40,000 feet, so we're just going to go ahead and observe the mystery goo. We're going to do a crew report, and we're going to keep data on both of them. And, oh, this is the perfect time. Yes, it is. It's perfect. I really want to deploy my chute right now, but I know it will just break in a second. Oh, what's that? That can't be what I think it is. Nope, I thought it was a little base, but it's not. It's something. Oh, it's just a little patch of dirt in the world. Oh, you hear that sound? There we go. The flames are starting to come in. They're starting to burn up. Starting to slow down. Friction. It's a thing. Alright, we're going to turn off SAS. We came in at a really shallow angle, so we should be able to deploy our parachute at a good enough speed. Oh, man, I really don't know, though. Because we have to, like, before 14,400 meters, we have to be less than 760 meters per second. I don't think that's going to happen. Like, we're not even below Mach 1. Alright. Oh, this is going to be so close. Oh, yes! We did it! We completed our test parachute contract. Let's just pray to God this doesn't break. Let's just pray to God this doesn't break. Oh, hey, look. It's our, oh, that's going to blow up. I wonder if it's going to land in the water. Man, it is going fast. Yeah, we used a parachute, but whatever. Oh. Nope. It hit and land. So, that's unfortunate. Should probably hit the ground soon, right? Well, no, if you think about it, it's probably going to hit the ground right when we get around to 2,000. Nah, 3,000 meters. No, 2,000. I'd say 2,000. Because you also have to account for the distance it is that way as far as down, too. So, diagonally, I don't feel like doing the math. I really don't. So, I'm just going to say at around 1,600, it's gonna hit the ground. It's going to disappear. And we might hear just like an explosion. An explosion. Oh, no, I was way off. Alright. Oh, okay, so I wasn't that off. Wasn't that bad. Okay, okay. Oh, thank God. For a second, I thought this was fully deployed. I was about to say, if it's fully deployed and we're still going 100 meters per second, we are boned. Alright, so for 600 meters, we're just going to watch this fall at 4 times speed. Wonder if NASA actually did have mystery goo that just never told anybody about. I'm pretty sure they did have mystery goo. I'm pretty sure it was called astronaut feces, because they used to do that, you know. Used to poop in a bag and save it for good old NASA to see what the effects of space would have on it. My guess is space would have no effect. It's poo. It's gonna stay the exact same. All right, so thank you for joining me on this wonderful adventure of going to the moon. I sure enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Like I said, I'm probably going to make this a whole series in lieu of it being the anniversary of the moonwalk. Well, not today, but sometime early this week. I had work, so. But point is, we're going to be doing this, and you're going to see what I can do in this game. We're gonna go to the far reaches of the solar system because they don't have galaxies yet. I really wish they did. And who knows? Maybe we'll get some Kerbals lost in space. But anyway, thank you, and I'll see you later.